with no canvas. Subscribe right now.
This is Mr. Natural. We're here with you. Today we're gonna do a live expose on Dean Sutton, the dean of the, well, you know him. So let's go in and take a look and see what the old fella's doing, huh? Come on. Dean Sutton, otherwise sometimes known as John Sutton, has been doing his job here, and boy, let me tell you, quite a job at that, you know what I mean? Come on, let's go in. Wow.
Okay. All right. So call and then get back to him and let me know. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good. Just fine. I'm right in the middle of something now, but nevertheless, you call me back as soon as you talk to him. Okay. Okay. Bye. And pull up a chair. Sit down. Tell me what you have in your mind.
Mr. Natural. Mr. Natural.
Okay. I got you.
So, how's your wife?
She's just fine. Best of my knowledge, when I left home this morning, she was doing just fine.
Who is your wife?
My wife is my partner in life. You play the market too?
Oh, sure.
You do?
Play it all. You name it, I play it.
You're a gambler.
Well, of sorts.
You like to live on the edge.
Right, right. Like yourself. You know?
Right. Well, we both should be in the field of art then, if we want to live on the edge.
I'm going to ask you a question that many people have been wanting to hear the answer to. You ever seen Fred Lazarus in jeans?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
So generally the man is a pretty casual guy, huh?
He's as regular as a day is long.
He likes baseball?
Absolutely.
So DS. So do you guys get together and party sometimes? Fred and Barbara and...
Not that much, no. We have our separate lives outside of school, where we have a party time here once in a while.
A party time at the school. You heard it yourself. Huh?
It's been beautiful, Ted. Every minute of it. Up until this one.
How many cups of coffee do you drink a day?
Oh, about 2.
2.
I just nursed them along little by little through the day.
Did you know that over at the admissions office, they average 8.5 cups a day?
Honestly.
I'm serious. I drew up a coffee chart, and I tell you, those girls really drink it up.
All right. Here's to you, Ted. Well, wake up, Ted. What was your question? What was your question?
So anyway, over the years, the student body has changed quite considerably, don't you think?
Yeah, I think they're a little more tired than they used to be.
What year did you enter this fine institution of ours, this Academy of Fine Arts Knowledge Learning, this kind of College of Art deal, this MICA type of place?
I came here in 1958, Ted. Wasn't that a long time ago? And the students then were just about the way they are now.
Nah.
Absolutely. It's very little change.
If you could go back on a particular year in the history of the school, which one would you go back to and why, for interesting reasons?
Well, I don't know if I'm capable of doing that, because each year seems to be an entity unto itself, and so I don't think I could single any one out as being unusual that I'd want to go back to it, other than the one I'm in, which has been rather ideal. There's a lot of wonderful things have happened this year, so I would feel this is as good a year as any.
The Student Center.
Yeah,
you like that place?
I think it's just we've hardly opened the door what can happen down there, so I'm very excited about the possibilities for the future years. So that's been really special, having that in place before I leave the Institute. So
pretty good food there?
It's, I don't know, I'll have to try it sometime.
Ooh.
But this has been a rather special year for me, and especially having a chance to have my show at school here before I leave. I think that's been an unexpected pleasure. So I've had a chance to share with students in a way that I normally don't. So that's been one of the high water marks of my career here, and certainly this year.
Now, many students would think, well, you know, he's a dean of students. He probably goes home, does his income taxes, you know, plays with the papers. But they would have no idea that you paint. And it was a big surprise to some of the students to see that, you know, one of the old bureaucrats at the main building actually did some art, you know.
That I understand, it was a surprise. Last student came in and told me the exact same thing. The truth is, most of our staff here are involved with painting or sculpture, as as a very definite part of their life, which has been my case for the last 30 years. And actually, I think being able to go back to the studio every night has been a good balancing agent so that I could come here and work with all you guys and gals with a lot of energy and a sense of purpose. And so I think tying the two together has been a beautiful experience for me, which I'm very grateful that I had that opportunity, because a lot of jobs it isn't possible. But here I've been involved with art and been involved with rather a neat bunch of human beings, so it's been a perfect kind of professional experience.
And life is just ho-hop fun.
Oh, it is. Just from beginning to end. So far, it's been just that way. Can you believe it? Today, just think that the same opportunity awaits you, Ted. You go off into the world facing the unknown.
You know, a lot of people are thinking about now is who's going to be able to, you know, take your job.
Right.
Fill up your shoes.
Well, you know, since I've been here, obviously there's been a lot of staff changes. There have been, I think, 3 or 4 presidents, several deans, a lot of staff people. And there's something real special about the Maryland Institute that I think the right kind of people gather together and carry on into the days ahead. I think it'll happen this time. So I think it's because there's an unknown factor that sometimes concern. But once the person's singled out, I think it will be seen as a good person for the job, and the services will go on as well or better as it has in the past, I'm sure. That I feel good about. But also I feel it's time that I move along back to the studio on a more full-time basis. Well, I got plenty of energy and desire at hand.
Well, I tell you, Dean, you got a nice office here, you know.
That is it.
So after you get out of here, I mean, are you going to hang out or, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do about what I did here and take a day at a time. And I'll just sort of see what unfolds. I'm looking for some surprises, Ted. But you asked it a little early if I had, missed the Maryland Institute. That's a big question, and that I can't, I'll have to find out, because my life's been so full here that I'm not sure if that would be the outcome, that I would miss something that's been so complete and beautiful while I have been here. The thought would be that I'll have one more round, one more season in life where I'll have some new and exciting experiences. Wake up now, Ted. Ted, wake up. Come on, you're falling asleep. I know you can't stand all this joy, but that's the way it is.
What? 3, 5, 17. Hey, Dean.
Yes, Ted.
I heard this place is haunted. What do you think?
I hadn't heard that. Which part of it?
3rd floor.
3rd floor? You mean right next to the pool or the sauna?
Well, students have been going up there working late at night and claim to have heard little noises or seen little blurs of light or a cloud of some sort, you know what I mean?
Probably some of the ghosts of the past are still here trying to work out a drawing, and one of those cast drawings, I imagine.
You remember any interesting old teachers?
But there's been a lot of interesting faculty that parade through this space, like Peter Milton, who's a nationally known printmaker now, that was here when I first came. He came down with one of our earlier presidents, Bud Leak, and there was a lot of young faculty that came that brought a lot of energy and excitement to the school that helped give it the posture it has right now.
What do you do in your spare time besides paint?
I have...
Great questions, aren't they?
That's right. This is a great one. I walk a lot in nature, for hours on end with our...
Ah, so you're a Mr. Nature too, like me, like myself.
Absolutely. I have 2 Kerry Blue Terriers, and I take them for long walks in the woodlands and hills and dales, and we have exciting time out in enjoying the environment where I live near Annapolis and near the Severn River. But also I do a fair amount of gardening too.
He's been in this office too long, just too long.
And you seem to be keenly interested in everything, and it really makes me feel warm inside that, Ted, come on, wake up. Gee, it's really getting hot in here, Ted. Reminds me of this guy that died and went to hell. And when he finally ran into somebody and he said, it's really not as hot as I thought it'd be here. It's this damn humidity that bothers me. You're just a typical student, Ted. I mean, you're so interested and involved. I mean, it really has impressed me a lot. And I think I'm going to be leaving the Maryland Institute with a real sense of hope for the future with men like you here at the stern.
Well, thank you, Dean.
It's
just the way I feel about you. Guys like you around.
But we'll be going together, right? Going out and face the unknown together.
Oh, sure. You got it.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
Goodbye.
With no canvas, subscribe right now. now.